All right. We've got Matt Stumpy. Can you give us any update on Combat Tracker beta, full release, etc.? I only ask, this has been in development for some time now. I understand it has been. And I think that it might be more accurate to say that it has been released in alpha for some time now. It hasn't been in development because we've been focusing on some other things. And so our hope is that we can come back, in the coming months for sure into the Combat Tracker. The shared dice rolling that I was just talking about will absolutely touch on and hit the Combat Tracker and be a pretty big important part of that. So you should be seeing some updates on that relatively soon. And it is something that we are not abandoning by any means. It's something that we've just had to work on some other priorities first, and we are going to be coming back to. And I'm excited to see that happen. Be Cold Bank. What's with the no product hair, Adam? The no product. Oh, no product in the hair. Well, it's primarily because my hair won't take or accept product at this point in time. So it's got to be cut, and that has turned into just always kind of like a massacre during quarantine. So I've got to figure out how to squeeze that in at some point. I am sorry that it might not be living up to your expectations. So I'll get right on it. Garen Knight, I am doing a report on D&D for a graduate class. Can you give a quick estimate of number of customers using DDB and number of characters on DDB? We have 6 million registered users, which that's actually a number that you can just see right on our forums. So many people have known that for some time. We report how many people are using, so you could probably use that as a touch point there. And I believe at this point in time, we have at least 35 million characters. It might be 40 already. So hopefully that gets you at least close enough to help out there. Vaxum, any predictions on how long it will be before Idle Champions adds Orkira? Briv needs good support. Just added Penelope. So Penelope and Briv are reunited. Not quite sure yet on Orkira, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, trying to get to, I appreciate the frivolity for sure. Makes me smile, brightens my day. But let's see if we can get to some meatier topics. Let's see. Sorry. Okay. Reikio 407. Would it be possible to feature a specific die set per character? Definitely on the list, and something that we want to make happen. So certainly on the list. Hopefully it's something that we can see before too much longer. Sorry, lots of questions about the dark mode. We know that I need to avoid those. Let's see. You will never know. Ah, that was clever. That is not what I thought that was going to say when I started reading it. Have there been pics of the Tasha pre-ordered dice? So yeah, that's a great question, and that is something that you can look at Stream Heroes down there and see the Tasha's pre-order dice this week. So that is going to give you a very good preview of what those are, because that is what they are. They're on Stream Heroes. Artemis Themp, is more Critical Role content coming to D&D Beyond? I imagine there will be, but I don't have any other news or information on that front today anyway. Adventure Fight, once dice sharing is in place, would it be possible to share rules snippets to the same feed? That is a great idea and something we have certainly discussed. So would not surprise me if that ends up being possible in the future. Saga Timpana, will we ever be able to add arbitrary modifiers to attack and damage separately in custom attacks on the character sheet? on our list as well, something that we want to be able to do. You can cover a lot of ranges with that right now, but maybe not specifically what you're looking for. So, yeah, specifically what you're looking for there, you might want to touch base with our. Oh, it looks like the wizard got a hit in. That's good. Um, but you might want to touch base on our forums, Discord, to talk more specifics and make sure that we're taking that feedback into consideration as we make changes to that over time. Lord Garthon, what are you most excited about in Tasha's? The Ranger being something I might want to play now. Sorry, 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 Mm. Sorry, not sorry. All right. Saga Timpana, will we be able to homebrew class feature options? Definitely part of the plan, but not out of the gate, but definitely part of the time plan. Let's see. Uh, Buffjilla, sorry. Will there be a dedicated section for sidekicks slash NPC characters? So that will be handled in the extra section like it is today. We would love to at some point kind of flesh out the sidekick system more fully, but that will not be happening right away because again we're just getting eyes on some of that content. But it's definitely something we would like to do. I like the system that they've kind of filled out with that. So we'll see what we can do. Let's see. I've answered a lot of those. Okay, let's see this. I didn't read this ahead of time, but random user 86, lots of numbers. I'm building an artificer. I have Eberron, and I feel like my options are changing every time I go to the character edit. Different magical replications mainly. Is this because of what is in Tasha's? No, that should not be the case. I am not sure that I can answer that question without a little more context. So yeah, I'm not certain on that one. So if you have more specifics, visit Discord forums. Somebody can hopefully help you there, but it should not be because of anything Tasha's related. Uh, oh, Molster. I just got Rick rolled. Um, those are cool dice on the stream. How do I get them? Yeah, pre-order Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, and you can get the dice that you see featured here. I like them. They have like little like cracks in them that it looks like you. Oh, that was a nice hit from the cleric there. We've got about 7 minutes. Maybe Toby's going down today. All right. So Kelbar05 is digital version still going live for EU nations on the 17th of November and not on the 1st of December. Yes, definitely. The beauty of a digital platform is it doesn't need printing or shipping logistics. So it is going to go live same time across the world. And that would be Eastern time, midnight on the 17th of November. So yeah, keep an eye out for that, or very close to that. That's when we start the process. So very close to that. A lot of thank yous. I'm not skipping over those questions because they don't mean something to me. I definitely appreciate it, but just trying to get to some questions. Kai Thorn, what is the status of not having the 3D dice and just get the results? Don't have a status update on that, but it is on the list. It's something we're looking into. And hopefully, as we get shared dice rolling in place, that's going to start happening. And yeah, I'll be able to share more about that before too much longer. Adonis, will customizing origins be available at Tasha's launch? That is definitely the plan. And I would say on that one that something pretty major would have to happen to prevent that from being the case. But yeah, that's definitely in the plan. Um, Misayato, any update on what's going on with the digital dice rolls? They're pretty slow. I know it's not my computer because it worked fine on multiple browsers up until maybe 2-ish months ago, and I haven't changed laptops. Tried hardware acceleration, it makes no difference. Yeah, I I mean, unless how they're supposed to work is being considered too slow by you, which is perfectly valid if that's the case. I am not sure what would be going on in your hardware environment. So if you want to try Discord or our forums, maybe we can try to troubleshoot a little bit more. Hardware acceleration definitely needs to be turned on. But we're not getting a ton of complaints about slowness. So there may be some kind of extension or add-on in the browser that might be conflicting or making some problems for you there. But really, really hard to troubleshoot. Uh-oh, what happened right there? It looked like a wizard just hit. Oh, not quite there, but getting close. All right, 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Good luck. All right, let's see. Choose between, okay, so Chaos Organ 1Z3D. Will we be able to choose between original Booming Blade and the new Tasha's Booming Blade that's been changed slash nerfed? How do you really feel about it? You what I mentioned earlier is going to be the case. So if you're wanting to hold on to that original text and copy for Booming Blade, you should try to make a homebrew copy of that for your private use before tomorrow. So definitely encourage you to do that if you want to hold on to it. With D&D Beyond, we are always up to date with the official latest, greatest versions of any of this content. And so we will be archiving that original, but this is why we're giving you a heads up that you can pull down a homebrew copy of that or use that on a character and keep using that if that's the route that you want to take. Let's see. Um, IO Duff, our portrait frame Twitch drops a possibility. I do believe that that's something we have discussed. Well, it is something we've discussed, but I don't know. I don't have any actual details on that, but we have discussed it, and it is a good idea. So we'll see what happens in the future. Ice Chamber One, when are those frames available for Tasha's? I have backdrops, but not frames, and I pre-ordered it. They will definitely be available. Ooh, it looks like Toby is on a shred of health right now. The you're going to get backdrops right now, but then those frames will be available upon release. So if you've pre-ordered it, you will certainly receive them upon release. Uh-oh. Yeah, all right. You all defeated Toby. Congratulations with 2 minutes to spare. 2 minutes to spare. So Aragroth as the cleric, you did well. Congratulations. A walk-off monster slay. So I don't know what Toby ever did to you, but yeah, good luck to everyone entering that giveaway. Let's see. Okay, GK Smith, LCW, are all these updates to compendium content coming down to the mobile app? They will over time. Yeah, we are just very transparently, we are refactoring how our compendium mobile app works in a scenario of do we push these new changes down, and that's all right. Oh, lost the question. So basically mobile app, we're making some changes to the way compendium content works there, and it's a question of trying to push changes down to something that might be deprecated or not. And so yeah, it definitely will over time, but we're trying to figure out what the best path is to do that with the most efficiency. Let's see. Sorry, a lot of questions about rules here or Tasha's content that hasn't been shared yet that I cannot answer. So I'm trying to skip over those as well. It's going to be a great book, though. You're going to love it. Let's see. Uh, Kythorn, I am a subscriber, but still using beta in my encounters. Should I be getting the new alpha? So we are not using a framework like what you're suggesting here. So once something is an alpha for us, a public alpha, we are going to continue to move forward. When it is ready for public beta, that's when we label it as beta, but pretty much saying, hey, it's not quite ready here for prime time yet. And so, like any new pushes of content or functionality, will not be having a parallel alpha beta track as that's going on. All of that would just hit beta at that point in time. So you are on the latest updates if you're a subscriber, kind of regardless. Ailwind, this last one, and then we got to go. Was temporary effects feature dependent on another deliverable, or could that be on the character sheet standalone, such as Sharpshooter, Hunter's Mark, Dread Ambusher, Zephyr Strike, etc., etc.? That is, it has been dependent on some of the framework updates we've been doing. It's dependent on the combat tracker having a sense of time in order for those effects to be dependent. But this is something that we hope that we can start looking into as we get into next year, and we'll see how that goes. All right, that's all the time that I have for today. Congratulations on taking down Toby the werewolf. He does not get to tell me all about how he defeated you all week long. Again, we will be back next week for another dev update. I hope you all have a great one. Later, Gators.
Pre-order Tasha's Cauldron of Everything on D&D Beyond and unlock exclusive pre-order rewards, including digital dice.